Hi, my name is Michelle Gandy, and I'm applying for the Global Virtual Sales position at Cisco. And I am a teacher, and I taught at Cary Christian School for 20 years, pre-algebra, algebra, and statistics. As a matter of fact, found out a lot of my students are working at Cisco now, and a lot of the families know me from there, and so they are executives and vice presidents at Cisco, so hopefully you'll be hearing from them. One of the questions I think you want to know is my previous sales experience. And so I was a paper girl at 11 years old. I had a customer base of 47, and they told me that if I got 300 customers that I would win a TV and be able to go to Disney World. So I did just that. In 6 months I was over 300 customers and won that TV, and went to go to Disney World. So that taught me that I was very goal motivated and very money motivated. So that helped me all through the rest of my career and all the different years and different things that I've done. Went through my senior year trying to get into Carolina. That was the only school I really want to go to, and I was rejected. So when I had that happen, I asked my dad if he would take me down to the admissions office, and interestingly enough, he was like, you can't just walk down and go to the admissions office and get into Carolina. And I said, well, I really believe that if he met me and heard from me and saw my scores, saw that I was the top 5% in my school, I really think he'll reconsider. So sure enough, I go down there, I meet the dean, and he let me in a week later. So I told them that I would make an impact while I was at school, and so I went right down first month when I was at Carolina, and went down to Dean Smith and Dick Crum, and I ended up becoming the math tutor for the basketball and the football team. So I got to tutor James Worthy and Michael Jordan and Kelvin Bryant and all those guys, and being able to even be near Sam Perkins when I'm only 5'2" was a fun fact and a fun thing to do. But moving on from being in the sales positions, whenever I got into my major of biostatistics, I wasn't sure what was going to happen after college, when you were applying. I ended up landing a job the week after graduation at Bowman Gray Medical School, and was able to do statistical analysis for them on their acute leukemia patients, and really had a great group of doctors that I got to be a part of that team. So I did that for a couple of years, then began having children, and when I started having children, I had a little girl and twin boys 10 months later, so I was a little out of commission for a while. Met a Mary Kay consultant and ended up doing Mary Kay for 10 years, and that was really a very great experience for me as well, because you have to do thousands of cold calls, you've got to be able to build your own business, you've got to be able to talk to strangers and do that, and be able to keep up with your paperwork, and all of that was part of starting that business. And so I did really well in Mary Kay and had a really great time. My children got older though, and we ended up going into school, and that's where I started teaching at Cary Christian School. So why Cisco now, and why sales, and why this particular position, you ask, of why I would want to be going into doing that. I feel like my greatest skill is building rapport with people. So I know that whenever my job will be making cold calls, making connections for people, the partners that you, prospective partners that you guys give me, we're going to be able to talk to them and get them through the sales process to figure out what their needs are, and to help them get from point A to point B, to picking a particular product or service from Cisco to get them to the solution of what they need for their particular company or their particular skill level. And so I believe that that's going to be a really good thing for me to do. I want, as a teacher at heart, I want for people to reach their highest skill level and be able to reach their own goals. And I know that with Cisco, with all of the different products and services that you guys have to offer them, that will be absolutely no problem being able to do that for them. And so I'm excited for the possibility of working for Cisco. I'm very interested in this particular role and becoming your top salesperson. I hope that I will be able to go into your company and be very teachable and work really hard for you. And I hope that you'll be able to have another interview with me in person so that you can meet me and be able to know more about my own personal character and some other things that might be interesting for you to help you understand how great of a fit I will be for this particular job. So I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope you have a great day.